whipping up all of your favorite recipes.
Simply Food.
You should know by now that you're in for a treat.
Simply Food.
There's no other channel where you'd rather be.
Simply Food.
Seafood, pasta, cakes, and pies. Sing and laugh and even cry. Like and share and hit subscribe. Simply Food by TY.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Simply Food by TY, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a beautifully delicious brioche French toast with a mixed berry compote. Baby, I know it sounds bougie as all hell, but trust me, it is very easy, so let's get to cooking. So, in a small saucepan, have your temperature on about a low for right now, and what you're going to do is you're going to add in 1.5 to 2 cups of frozen mixed berries, okay? Don't use tropical, go ahead and stick with the mixed berries for me, trust me. To that, you're going to add in, I would say, about 4 tablespoons of water. You don't need that much because you're going to have a lot of water come off of the fruit itself. And then we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of sugar. If you would like, you could also add in some lime zest. That would be absolutely fabulous. You're going to bring this up to a simmer with the top on. Allow it to cook and, periodically stir it around for about 10 minutes. And then at that point, you're going to add in 2 small pinches, no more than 1/8 of a teaspoon of cornstarch. Make sure that you're mixing it well and then sit that to the side so that it can completely cool off. As it cools off, it'll thicken up. So you're all done with that. Let's move on to the custard. So in this particular recipe, I'm going to be using 4 large, I think these are actually extra large eggs, to be honest. So if you can only find large eggs, you can still get away with 4. But if you're using medium eggs, I would use about 5 or 6. And we're going to use all of the egg yolks. And to this, we are also going to be adding in 2 full cups of heavy whipping cream. Heavy whipping cream makes a big difference. To me, you cannot get the same results if you just use whole milk. That's just my personal opinion. To that, we're going to add in some Vietnamese cinnamon. That was 1/2 tablespoon. And then we just added in 2 tablespoons of sugar. And we're adding in 1 teaspoon now of my favorite Nielsen Macy vanilla bean paste. We're going to give our custard a good whisk just to make sure that all of the ingredients are fully incorporated. And then we can go ahead and set that to the side because that's also done. Put it in the fridge though. Now let's work on the bread. So like I said, we're going to be using brioche, which as you can see is just, it's just absolutely beautiful. It's a lovely, lovely loaf of bread, and it's just everything. Now, depending upon how many people you're choosing to feed, and if you don't or can't afford to buy more than 1 loaf, you can cut them kind of thin if you want. In my own personal opinion, I would advise against that because I feel like the bread will just completely fall apart. And aesthetically, it tends to look better when it's the bigger slices of French toast, but that's just, my personal opinion, okay? So now that we got those all sliced, what you're gonna do is you're gonna dip one of them in at a time. Make sure your skillet's already ready to go with 2 tablespoons of Kerrygold butter. Make sure that your bread is not in that custard for no more than 5 to 6 seconds, okay? You do not want it to fall apart, and let some of that excess custard drip off. Transfer it to that hot skillet. Like I said, each time I would add about 2 new fresh tablespoons of Kerrygold butter for when you're going to make the following pieces, okay? Without touching it, let it brown on one side fully, then give it a flip over, and as you can see, it turns to be this golden brown color. You want to make sure that you're getting all of the sides and that pan is not burning. That's making brown butter, which is even better. But just keep an eye on the temperature, okay? The pan does not need to be boiling, so keep it on about a medium. And then, as you can see, get it done on all of the sides and just repeat that process for all of the pieces of toast. Now let's talk about the plating. So what I'm doing is I leave 1 piece whole so that you have a good anchor, and then you take your second piece and you want to cut that at a diagonal and just stack it on top of each other. Now earlier I told you guys to make sure that you made your compote early on so that it could completely cool, because the cooler it gets, and I honestly could have let mine get a little bit cooler, but the cooler it gets, the more it thickens up and it becomes more like a jam, and then you don't have to worry about it spilling all over your plate. Luckily mine decided to act right today, but then you can make cute little designs. And as you can see, I covered mine in flowers with blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries, and that's it, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Try this out and let me know what you think. Bye.
Slaying in the kitchen.
Simply Food by TY.
We hope that you enjoyed it.
Simply Food by TY. If you haven't took the time, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Simply Food.